times one and only big homie chef, aka Wings 912. That's WINGZZ 912 on Instagram. And you know, if you're looking at me, it's nothing less than that almighty shoe review, but we got a real good episode lined up. But you know what I mean, first business is first business. Each and every time we in here, gotta do a heat check, you know what I'm saying? So you see me rocking the Mitchell & Ness Toronto Raptors joint, you know what I mean? Fatigued out, of course, you know what I mean? Had to throw the logo in. Always gotta throw jersey up there. Got some dope pins from Nike, shout out, you know what I mean? But this hat is for some shoe heads in the making, you know what I mean? Some shoe queens in the making. Shout out to Megs and Edine in Toronto, you know what I mean? What's going on up there in the T-Dot? Hopefully I get to get up there and kick it with y'all. But you know, they made me break this out, so of course, with me breaking this out, the right shoe would have to be the Supreme, you know what I mean? Nike Air Max, you know what I mean, 96. So clean, I love this. Yes, I have the socks on. And you know, like I said, that red, you know what I mean? Just was a smart move. And I love it. And like you see that 3M popping on that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, alright, so this like I said, this shoe review is a combo review. It's got a lot going on. It's the day of a release, you know what I'm saying? Today we had the Nike Kentucky High Dunks drop, but we also have seen UNC lows and some candy dunk lows for the women drop. And it raised a question. Shout out to Vic Spencer, you know what I mean? He's a dope artist, please check him out, you know what I mean? One of my favorites right now, you know what I mean? I've always been following him, listening to him for a couple of years, and he really get busy on the mic. He made a comment, and he spoke about how the SB dunks have been, you know, kind of off, like, you know what I mean, just dunks in general. He's like, ever since the SB dunks Chicago pack dropped, he like, they just been everywhere and all over with, you know what I mean, the SBs. And me, I kind of felt him, you know what I mean, but then I didn't feel him because I got P-Rods, I have a few pair, I got the got All-Stars and so on and so forth, and I've been liking some of the colorways, you know, because dunks make it real easy, real simple, or they can be very, very fashionable and very complex, like with the P-Rods and so on and so forth. So I kind of answered back, and I was just like, you know, dunks maybe, but SB dunks, I don't think so, you know what I mean? But, you know, as you can see, you know, we just chopped it up real quick, but then it made me think, you know, there's been so many dunks that came out this year. Is Nike really kind of overdoing it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like, all right, so we first ones I do want to get into is the ones that dropped today, which is, you know, the Kentuckys. And you already know, they got the basic box, you know what I mean, standard issue Nike box, you know what I mean, Nike Dunk High Retro, white, Game Royal Total Orange, you know, but when we look at them, I mean, they're beautiful. That blue is singing out, you know what I'm saying? Really, really, really nice shoe, leather quality, you know, on par like the rest of them. And I don't know. They you know, I like them doing just the basic 1-2 colorways, you know what I'm saying? Makes it very nice, you know what I mean? Nothing out of the ordinary, but this blue is gorgeous. Like, this is a real true royal blue, you know what I'm saying? All the way down, you see how that hue, you know what I mean? But you know, they got these, and also over the weekend they also released UNC lows, and I actually got a couple pair of these, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have been going crazy over the UNC colorway this year, from the 4s to the 1s to these. Like, these are doing crazy numbers. They're really doing a lot of good numbers on resale. Like, it's insane, but I don't know why, but UNC has been a real poppin' colorway this year, you know? And then also we had, like I said, we had the women candies drop. They dropped along with the UNCs, and these are pretty dope. But I've seen a lot of these, like the free 99s, they have been coming like what the dunks, like, you know, like you see how we have the check here, that's that turquoise, like kind of tealish mint green, and you know, you got the pink on the heel, and then you got the purple on the inbox inside, but then on here you got the purple check, the mint heel, carnation inside, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the dunk vibes, you know what I mean? But then we also had these, did the same thing, the flips. But then we also got free 99s, and y'all seen me with the free 99s, you know what I mean? Different colorways, you know. And they're all of these have what the vibes, you see what I'm saying? Three pair of dunks, probably within the last month. And they all have what the vibe, they all have what the dunk vibes, giving you that alternate, you know what I mean? That alternative. And I think Nike is starting to really capitalize on that. Just that, the whole fanfare and love of the alternate colorway to make it look different, make it look funky. But then, you know, it still has some classic ways like the barely green joints. These were awesome. These are so beautiful. I love this color. These are still fire. And then, you know, you even had some different ones, like, which was like the football joints, you know? And I mean, these were pretty dope because they also released these with the Carolina blue, but it still had that coast white. They called them coast, I think, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And these were, they were pretty tough, and they, you know, almost giving it that off-white feel, if you know what I mean, off-white. But then, you know, you had certain things, certain special pieces like the All-Star 2021 dunks, barely greens, you know what I mean? And they only did these in a high top. If they did these in a low top, oh man, these would have been crazy, you know what I'm saying? Been so crazy. But then, you know, you still got other shoes that's real crazy as well, you know what I'm saying? You could get these because, you know, SB still had they still had having their fun, you know what I mean? Got P-Rods, you know what I mean? So it's like, do y'all think they're doing too much? Me personally, I don't think they're doing too much. I kind of like it. There's so many colorways, you know. We did the Frag Beijings last week, or last episode. So I kind of like the different opportunities that they're giving so many people to get a pair of dunks in a different colorways and things like that. I think it's going to take, I don't think it's going to take any of the hype away, you know? Like, dunks are still going to be the classic shoe. Like I said, it's one of the original silhouettes of Nike. So it's going to stand the test of time. A lot of people, like I said, I compared it to the Jordan 1 and the Jordan 1 Low. They really have a lot of similarities, but the dunk is a little bit more wider, and it's just just a comfortable, like, cooling shoe, you know what I mean? Good chill out shoe. You still have SB dunks making the more exclusive pair, the more fashionable, but they're geared towards for skateboarders, and it's a lot of more that skateboard culture. But a lot of people are tapping into the skateboard culture for fashion cues and fashion tips and just being different and thinking outside the box. And I mean, you really can't control that, you know. But more importantly, I don't think the SBs are going to, like, I don't think they're going to go. I don't think they're going to oversaturate. It has a lot of nostalgia. I really think it's bringing different generations back into the bringing different generations back into the sneaker culture, because there are people that remember when the first original dunks released that were in like the Syracuse orange and white. I wish I had them in studio, but you know, and then when they get to see them, you know, of course they're going to want to tap back in and grab them, and you know, it's a different world now. You can't just go and buy a pair of shoes, but it's just the nostalgia and getting the people talking. So shout out to Nike, and I salute Nike. Yes, you're making a lot, you know. A lot of these shoes are coming out in waves also. If you didn't catch the Kentuckys today, I'm pretty sure you're going to have another opportunity to get them. A lot of these shoes released in waves, and they came out. So it also gave people a lot of opportunities to get them. So if you didn't get them the first time, you know, catch them the second time, catch them a third time. I heard a lot of people complain, you know, Foot Locker, changing up their apps and everything, you know. Shout out to JD Sports. They actually had ours today. We was able to get those in store with no problem, no ease. So shout out to JD Sports. Shout out to Jimmy Jazz as well. Jimmy Jazz had free 99s today that were very easy to get. And you know, it's just all in how much you tap into your store. So make sure if you're really into these shoes and you want these shoes, you tap in daily, hit them up, pull up, go see what's going on. Some of them have local raffles, things of that nature. It's very easy to do it, you know what I mean? Just sign up, get in, and you know, sit back, relax, and you know, keep your fingers crossed. But I really think that it's just great. Everybody has the opportunity to wear dunks, You know what I mean? Everybody feels like they're a part of the inside the sneaker culture with one of the most iconic silhouettes. So shout out to Mr. Vic Spencer. Please go go check him out. I put his link in everything down bottom in the description, so you can go ahead and check out his music. I appreciate his 2 cents because he's a true sneakerhead. He has some heat himself. I've seen him with cement 4s and everything like OGs, but you know, SBs are SBs, fam, and it's just gonna be all love. But you know, tell me what y'all think. Tell me how y'all feel. Are y'all even feeling these dunks that came out recently? Because everybody's been going crazy about these. You know what I mean? How y'all feel about these? You know what I mean? And more importantly, you know what I mean, make sure you tap in to like, subscribe, hit me up, get in the comments, let me know how you feel. If you need help getting shoes, get at me. Check me out on IG, WINGZZ912 on Instagram. Hit me up in the DMs, talk to me, you know what I mean? I might have your size on deck. If not, let's see how we can help you out get there, you know what I mean? But more than anything, I appreciate you stopping by, sitting in the trap with me for a little bit, kicking the politics about these sneakers. And more than anything, man, if I don't check you now, I'm gonna check you later. Stay tuned, stay locked in, hit that notifications button. I appreciate all the love, and keep them sneakers clean, man. I'm coming for y'all. I'm telling you, man. I'm catching y'all out there slipping already, man. Do better. No poop laces, baby. 100.